What's up, everybody? Alex Castido here. Have you ever heard or been requested to do a blind shipment? What does that mean? In this video, I'm going to explain to you what a blind shipment is so you can be prepared if you haven't already been asked by your shipper to do just that. So, what is a blind shipment? Because as a broker, you could definitely hear this from your customer. So, I'm going to tell you what it is and why your customer would want to do what's called a blind shipment. So, just like a broker, we work with carriers. We work with an independent carrier. We don't want that carrier to take our business from the shipper naturally. That's why there is a carrier broker contract before you actually do business with that carrier, saying no soliciting with the shipper and some other legalities on that. So let's take an example. Your shipper hires you, the broker, to move or to pick up, let's say, pick up at a location that's not your customer's location. All right. Wherever in that example where you're actually picking up, your customer, the shipper, doesn't want that pickup address, that company at that pickup address to know where it's delivering to. Why? Because they don't want the risk of that company where you're picking up, who is not your customer, to know where where that shipment is going, so they can then solicit that business from your customer. That's why your customer would want to do a blind shipment. And it could also work to where you're delivering to. Let's say your customer wants you to pick up at a different location and who's not your customer's location, and then deliver to a job site or somewhere else. They may not want to know, they may not want to let wherever they're delivering to, wherever that load delivers to, where or what company it was picked up from. So then your customer's customer can't basically go around your customer to these other people that where you picked up. Maybe they're cheaper. I hope you followed me there, but it's basically to protect your customer and having another company go under them and solicit their business. And how would they do that? By knowing either where you picked up that stuff from, if it wasn't from your customer, or where you're delivering to, and that those people at the drop location want to know where it's picked up from. Hopefully that makes sense to you. That's what we call a blind shipment. And most TMSs have blind shipment uh, where you can choose a blind shipment. And because it really is a thing, and you really want to definitely take that seriously and protect the information accordingly and how your customer wants to do that. Let's say you hire a truck, you would want to let them know it's a blind shipment. So when they go to the pickup location and that pickup location wants to know perhaps where it's going to, and it's a blind shipment, you would want to instruct the driver not to let them know where it's going. And it can be in a polite way. Hey, I'm sorry, I'm not able to talk about freight movements. So you would want to give the carrier a heads up that this is a blind shipment and instruct them accordingly to how your customer wants that shipped blindly, okay? If you will. So again, that's a blind shipment. Hopefully that makes sense to you. Hopefully you followed that. Feel free to comment with any questions. and see you guys on the next video. Take care.